listening audience, and welcome back to Toonkind at 12 frames per second. My name is Whirlwind Gale. I will be one of your players for today, and I am joined for the first time ever by the lovely, charming, talented, funny, incredible, haver of an adorable
Wait,
cat,
hey now.
incredible artist, lovely voice haver. I'm going to keep
Hey
going
now.
until you stop me.
No. Okay. Stop. Uno reverse card. Hi folks, it's me comment, and I'm also joined by I do a Will Smith pose at Gail, who's so cool and amazing and wonderful and makes the most beautiful art and is really cool to hang out with. Makes my day hanging out with you. Uh,
Ah.
I have not seen your dogs, but I'm sure they're darlings.
Oh no, they're idiots. Remind me after FPS to send you photos of my stupid as hell dogs, like Lily, who managed to get her ass stuck under the couch, not once, but twice, to the point where my dad had to lift the couch to get her out. We're off topic.
Oh my gosh. Oh, all right. Um, and you're listening to A Latte in Common.
Yes, you are. Where we are going to be throwing two people at each other and seeing what sticks.
Hmm.
Also, they're cats.
Yes, today, as the title card shows, Shelby is taking a kitten form today.
And his baby.
He's a little baby.
Little tiny potato man.
Hmm.
A
Little
bee,
bean.
a bitty potato cat.
Hmm.
Side note, I did just notice something in the title card. I love the blep.
Yay, thank you.
You do a little blep.
Yeah, little like.
Okay. So, shall I set the scene?
By all means.
I pick up my brushes and I paint you a word picture. Um
Chin hands.
it is early morning in Villestown. On just your average normal everyday city street with the slight problem of well, there's a bit of caution tape around and there's a bit of broken glass on the floor. And there is a piano that is halfway through the window of a local cafe. Uh, People are kind
Oh
of
dear.
standing around staring at it, wondering how exactly this happened, but most people are just kind of, moving on, having their day. Because this is fucking Zatori, and specifically this is
Hmm.
fucking Einquell.
Hmm.
Random,
Yep.
unexplained piano incidents are common.
Hmm. Yep.
Sometimes you just put a piano through a window.
Same shit as always.
Exactly.
Hmm.
Just you have the police, someone is writing a ticket and sticking it on the
Hmm.
piano.
Um, Someone's getting their piano insurance.
Someone's on the phone with
Hmm.
Toonkind property insurance trademark, and they're saying, I know it isn't an anvil, but can I still get covered for blunt object damage to my building? Just, your average morning shenanigans for a bustling city such as Villestown.
Hmm.
Um,
Some poorly timed bit. Uh, it, some poorly timed bit.
the collateral damage of a bit gone wrong.
Hmm.
Um, And there is a comment from who you can only presume to be the owner of the store, who's just scratching their head and frowning and saying, "Damn it, I just fixed that window." Um, and amongst the onlookers of this particular incident are two particular individuals and their companions of choice. Why don't you tell me how Minami's morning is going?
Minami's amongst those people is just, yep, same shit as always. That's
Entirely valid.
Town for you.
Entirely valid. I love her.
This Min's just like, well, first she's making sure no one was hurt. Um,
A couple
and
people
as
are
soon,
seeing stars and birds, but otherwise everyone's fine.
um, yeah, just a bit of a conkus of the bunkus. Uh, but they seem to be being taken care of. Um, and this, it is an accident, so it's not really her like in her jurisdiction.
Mm-hmm. This is just your average,
Oh,
everyday, run-of-the-mill, toony bullshit piano incident.
mm-hmm.
Sometimes those just happen.
It happens. She's just, this is not, no, this, what, I'll just stick around a bit, make sure nothing's bad gonna happen. Um, for like, she's like puts a timer on her watch for like 15 minutes.
If Minami knows, like, any of the local police force, someone probably waves at her, just like, "Oh, hey, morning."
Yeah, she's just like, waves back because she probably does. Um, she works at, uh, words are kind of difficult for me today for some reason. Um,
You are so valid. Take your time.
she
Words
does
are...
work at a police station, she's detective.
Exactly. She know people, they know her, and they're just waving like,
Yeah.
"Hey, hello, good
So,
morning. Crazy day already."
yeah. Yeah. Hey. She's like, oh, hi, Delilah. Has so I'm sorry. I need to go. I need to like go through with my bits. Um, I was just like, hi, Delilah. How's the kids?
Oh, same as usual. Got him off to school on time and got him on the bus. Hopefully, they're having a better time than we are.
And she just nods understandingly. This just like gives her a pat.
She appreciates it.
Hmm.
Uh,
Yeah,
can I have Minami roll perception?
I'd love to. Um,
What does the mouse see?
if the keyboard could just
What beholdeth the mouse?
no keyboard. Don't tell me you're out of batteries. This is poorly timed. You did not give me the notification for this.
Miss Keyboard? Miss Keyboard? Oh my fucking god, she fucking dead.
Folks, don't get Apple products.
Yeah, no, PSA, Apple is shit. Uh,
Um,
Android for life.
I'm just like scaring my mess of a disc for my dice. There it is.
Entirely valid.
I just
Hey, dice
unloaded
located.
like half the contents of my pencil case looking for it. Okay.
Incredible.
All right, so that's a 13 um plus 11.
13 plus 11. You want me to put that in the type for you?
Yes, please.
There-
Oh no, it's my keyboard's back. Got enough batteries.
Keyboard lives. Keyboard lives.
Keyboard lives. So that's a 24. She sees all.
She sees all. Uh, and in particular, um, amongst kind of, the crowd of onlookers who are just like, oh yeah, this sure is a thing that's happening. She does notice someone who's sort of an outlier, just kind of standing there looking at this whole scene with just the expression of disbelief and frustration and oh god damn it.
Aww.
And she hears a muttered, "What does a guy have to do to get a consistent place for breakfast around here?"
Immediate sympathy. If that was, I feel like that was Min before she became a regular at the Painted Lady.
Mm-hmm.
Um Immediate sympathy, and she's there's there's other cafes, but like she just doesn't think like is a Painted Lady immune to plot? Nothing really happens. It's nothing really happens there, does it? A lot of you meet people there, but like nothing, no disasters ever happened. But the one time was like that one kid.
Minami, no, don't bait the plot.
I'm referring for the audience, I'm referring to the one time Timmy cast Gust in the cafe. She just does a little thing.
Casually summon a
Yeah, you know
fucking
what
tornado.
she's gonna, you know what? She's gonna use this opportunity to promote her brother's workplace.
Fair enough. How do you approach?
um, she's gonna yeah, she's just gonna walk over to Yu's direction and just like give a little wave to get his attention. It's like um hello, are you okay?
Huh? And he just kind of like sits up a bit, tilts his head, and just, huh? Oh, I'm fine. Sorry. Just. This is the second time this week the place that I go for tea in the morning has been trashed by a piano through the window. I guess I should be glad it's just through the window last time. And it was partially through the door as well. Good morning. And he kind of smiles at her and
Mm-hmm.
waves. You audience, pleased to meet you.
Uh, Detective Minami Shannon, it's nice to meet you too.
Oh.
And probably goes to uh puts her hand out to shake.
And he will shake her hand with his. He has gloves on.
Mm-hmm. It's not really in like a case, so she's not wearing her gloves currently. Normally she would, but yeah. She has beans, you noticed.
Excellent. Beans.
Beans. A
Also,
very important thing to notice.
very important. Most important. Also, as we are shaking hands, um, from like behind you, a little furry head pokes up with flames wreathed around it and just meow. And you looks down, looks at her and just says, "Oh, yes, of course. And this is Dyer, my responsibility."
Min 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 chuckles at that. And I like to think, okay. I forgot to mention this, but Shelby likes to perch on just perch on Min's head.
Incredible.
So he likes to feel tall. Uh so you and Dyer can see there's like a little brown and white kitten just goes meow.
Okay, one moment. I have to roll a thing against myself. D20 plus what's my dex save? My dex save is +2. 10. So you stumbles a little bit as Dyer hops up onto his shoulder, not willing to be outclassed in being tall by this tiny scrap of a kitten.
Min's still like holding his hand. Is this like they both stumble? I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm gonna roll dicks myself. Plus, what's your dex? 2.
Hey, same dex
It's fine.
modifier. Yeah, he probably like lets go before he can knock her too far off balance and just goes, "Wah! Dire!
Oh.
Christ. You are not a light cat!" Meow.
That's been a little giggle, by the way. Oh dear. Sorry.
Sorry about her. She's a handful. Dyer is just sitting on his shoulder looking very smug.
That's you're good. You're good. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for laughing.
You can laugh, it's
Okay.
funny.
All right. Uh, she just kind of composes herself and then just like doesn't know how to continue the conversation. It's just like, so did you come here? Um, I she just looks back at the um cafe with the carnage and then looks back. My condolences.
He winces, just, yeah, I've been getting breakfast here the last couple days before work, and this is the second time this has happened. Also, shoot, I'll be right back. I'm so sorry.
Oh,
I am
oh, that's
being
okay.
summoned.
Hello, audience. It's just me. I have no product. I have no Toon product to advertise. Um, hmm. I mean, I'm here to advertise Painted Lady, but I mean, everyone does that already. Do 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 do. Ba-da-da-dum. Oh, wait. Do you ever want to experience the fuck? I'd be a terrible salesman. Yes. Do you have a product? Is your product your meows? Because it'd be very good. He did a little wink. Mm-hmm. How do people do advertisements on the spot? It baffles me every day. I don't watch enough commercials. All right, my cat has given me inspiration. Let's see if I can do this. Have you wow, great start. Have you ever wanted to experience the wonderful warmth of the outside sunlight, but still too socially anxious to actually go outside, and you want to just have that comfort of your home? Have you maybe you should invest in window time. You get the best of both worlds. You get to sit on the window. That's terrible. I'm so sorry. I hope no. You get to sit on the window, unbothered, relaxed, no responsibilities. I might be just advertising being a cat. Um, you get to be a little freeloader, and you get praised for it. You get treats. Consider becoming a cat. This is a very odd thing. Thank you, listeners, for just bearing through me trying to workshop advertisements. I should invest in editing software. so I can cut out um, these quiet spaces where I am terribly alone. I'm not terribly alone. But I could be funnier in this void. Hmm.
Okay, hi.
Hi!
Sorry. Today has decided to be hectic. I
Are you
ret-
okay?
No, I'm fine. I return. I have
Okay.
been given a slice of bread. Um
Yay! That's not a dairy pro. Wheat byproducts. There we go.
wheat and wheat byproduct. Illegal in Night Vale. Anyhow, I will fully admit I've completely forgotten what we were doing.
um, Minami asked if you came to the cafe often and um
Tired
gave her
response.
gave him her condolences.
Yes.
Mhm.
And he
I
will
do
kind
believe.
of look a bit forlornly at the cafe and then look over at Minami and just say, would you happen to be from, like, around this area? Do you know anywhere else that's open right now that serves tea and maybe blueberry muffins? And Dyer up on his shoulder meows and he said, I was getting to that. And something with tuna, preferably.
Min just has a colon D smiley face. uh, yes, I yes, I do. I live around here. Um, and I actually go to this one cafe a lot. That's well, my brother works there, so I I I go there a lot. And so far, it has a pretty good no um any streak of gestures to behind her pianos.
I was going to suggest the term criminal shenanigans, but that also works.
Min's gonna stay quiet because she knows some. Well, she does not know Phantom Thief identities at all. At all, she's not figured it out. That's right, listeners. Um, but she does know Juby hangs out there a lot. So she's just not gonna answer that question and just it's called the Painted Lady. It's really good. My brother makes really good coffee. Well, I think it's good coffee. I don't drink coffee. Um,
And
but
he.
he's very proud of his craft.
You
So
nods
you
and chuckles and says, I personally don't drink coffee either. I'm allergic.
Oh cool. Okay. They have good tea.
We are always down for good tea.
Is it too late to redraw the title card because I did draw him with a latte?
It's fine. It's a chai latte now.
Okay. Good. Thank you.
It's a chai latte
Um
now. Tea can
Wonderful.
be a
Okay.
latte. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. It's fine. It's fine. It's cool. It's chill. There's also hot chocolates. That's a
Yeah.
thing. Um, and Min just start. Um, just faces the directions. I could lead the way if you want. It's not that. I don't think it's that far from here. No, no, no. It's quite. Yeah, it's close by. Um,
If it's not too much trouble, I'd
and they.
certainly appreciate it.
It's fine. I go there like all the time. It's no big deal. They have some nice pastries there too. Don't worry. I don't know about the tuna situation. Maybe I have not paid attention to the sandwiches.
Usually we just get Dyer a tuna sandwich so that she agrees to behave herself um, while I'm sorting files for Miss Moria.
And her ears perked up. You know Miss Moria?
I'm her secretary.
Oh,
You know Miss
is she
Moria?
just uh yeah, I mean um uh I've met her before. I my brother Camille, he's her apprentice. So I've chatted with her a couple times. Yes.
Oh, neat.
Yeah.
There's a lot of detectives in this town, and you all seem to know each other.
It's a weird phenomenon, I'm gotta admit. I mean, I won't complain because
You guys should
I
unionize.
we do have a union actually. She just looks really happy at that.
Oh, hell yeah.
We did form a union recently. Um,
Hell yeah.
yeah, it's great. It's been really useful. We I She debates wondering if she should like say how the origins of said union was to spite a bastard, um, but thinks she should keep that to herself.
I mean, listen, you certainly wouldn't disapprove,
Hmm.
but it is up to her what she reveals to this relative stranger.
Hmm. Yeah, this seems like she's just like maybe that's something I should talk about another time. um, I'm assuming they're just like walking and talking right now.
Yeah, probably.
Mhm. Um, so how long have you been working for her, by the way?
Oh, only a couple months now. She set me up with a job when I, unexpectedly ended up here. So,
Oh,
it's a long story.
you know what? Fair enough.
And he kind of smiles and shakes his head and says, but yeah, I honestly don't mind it. I mean, I will happily take a boring job over a job that's, super weird or super dangerous. And I get to basically read the equivalent of mystery novels all day, which I'm not going to complain about because those are pretty fun.
She does small chuckles. That actually does sound pretty nice. That's yeah. I'm glad you're enjoying your job. Um, I I'm glad you're also enjoying your time here. Um,
Yeah, it's been for some place I hmm, it's been nice.
hmm. I know like two other people who's pretty new to who um who was pretty new to Inkwell. I don't I don't mean to I don't know if that's the same situation as you, but I know that this this continent can be a lot to adjust to.
Eh, it might be. I admit I don't exactly have the best threshold. I am very adaptable. Not to,
Well,
brag or anything, but
you're good, you're good. Hmm.
it's certainly colorful here.
Yeah, there's more it's more vibrant here. Yes. Hmm. Yeah, Toontown and Phillipstown are pretty vibrant. Um, really depends on the art style of the city.
Is art style synonymous with architecture here, or
Kinda. Um,
is it like a regional thing?
like I mean, yeah. Well, okay. I'm from Ghibli, and it's a little
And
bit more detailed over there, if that makes sense. Uh,
one moment.
yeah.
Okay, 16. That's a deception. Um,
A what?
that was a deception
Uh-huh.
to hide the slight double take at someone being quote unquote from Ghibli.
Hmm.
And he just.
Like the Miyazaki
Yeah, exactly. Just.
film?
He mutters like in Infernal, like the movies? And then just shakes his head and says,
I mean, if you look at her closely, she does have like a anime like style. Um,
yeah, and he
she does
does.
have like big, colorful, sparkly eyes, lots of highlights.
She's very moe.
Mhm. She is her source material is a shoujo manga.
And it shows, and we love her.
Mhm.
But he just nods and just, you know, that makes sense, I guess.
She tilts her head but doesn't ask. I
It is so fun
uh
playing a character who comes from our world.
it sounds very fun. This is really funny to me.
Just having someone who can get some of the references and just be like,
Mhm.
what?
Jesus. Um, just fidgets a little. It's yeah, I mean, it's a nice area. It's I believe it's like east from here.
Well, again, that would make sense.
Huh?
Oh, nothing. Thinking about
Okay.
geography. He just waves a hand loosely and just smiles at
There's
her.
just there's just a
So,
question mark above her head.
so, what brings you all the way over this way then?
Um, well,
You don't have to answer if it's
I got
like
to
too personal or something. Sorry.
it's it's okay. The two reasons really. For personal case and also a change of scenery.
That's fair. Sometimes it can be nice to
Yeah.
switch up the vista a bit.
Yeah. Yeah, it's I I don't regret coming here. It's I um I mean sometimes I miss home, but I mean I made a lot of friends here and family as well.
Well, that's good. Having people you care about around is the best way to make anywhere feel like home.
Yeah, yeah, it is. She just has a soft smile on her face.
And you, like, tilts his head, makes a mental connection, and is just, oh, so wait, that's the brother we're going to the workplace of.
Yes.
Noted.
Um, Margie's not here, so I'm not gonna. I don't feel confident saying he's there right now. Um,
Well, given that
maybe
Marzi's not
day off.
here,
Yeah, exactly. It's Leah's day off.
he's taking a break.
He needs to take care of a sick Camille, which is understandable.
He's handling some shenanigans involving things that probably shouldn't have been drank. Anyway. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to kill you.
Yeah, I mean that's exactly what went on when the FPS so it I don't know if that was intentional or not.
It was. I listened to that FPS. It was good.
Okay,
It
yeah,
was also the
cool.
first time I'd ever heard Leo in anything, so that was an interesting experience.
That must have been, yeah. I held up my boy. He's very good.
He
Um,
seems
I love him.
friend-shaped.
He is very friend shaped, very adoptable. Um, as is proof of holds up mouse. That's that's her little brother, Your Honor.
They are siblings.
Yes. Um, but yeah, you think I think maybe they've like arrived by now.
You will kind of look at this place
She
and just, oh, pretty.
she just does like a Will Smith pose to the to the establishment. Um, yeah, I believe there's like Painted Lady has like lots of artworks hanging on the wall.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember. I know there's like a little interior map of the place, but I don't remember where it is.
It's entirely valid and we don't really need it right now.
Yep.
Because we're not doing anything super math heavy. I'm just gonna assume.
Yeah, is it just like they just go to the counter, order their respective drinks and treats.
E.
And yes, there's a tuna sandwich.
Excellent. Dyer is satisfied. And I will note, before they actually go inside, you, like, looks at the facade out front and just pauses, and undoes the top button of his blazer to reach into the inside pocket, which is where he keeps his hammer space. And he pulls out a weird-looking camera. Let me see if I can find it. Ghost camera, Twisted Wonderland.
Eyes emoji.
Ah, here we go. He pulls out this little brown and gold camera.
Ooh. Oh, it looks like Mickey Mouse.
Oh, wait, no, that's not the official version. This is the official version.
Okay.
It still looks like Mickey Mouse, don't get me wrong. But it is a different Mickey Mouse.
Not.
Because this one, yeah, because that one's based on a digital camera. This is the one that's based on an instant camera, which is what you have.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful. Oh, it looks so cool.
And he will just pause outside the cafe and pull out that camera and hold it up to his face, get the right angle on the lens, and just click. There's a flash. And there is now a photo being printed out, which, standard flap flap to develop the photo. as he
Hmm.
follows Minami in, tucking the camera back into his pocket.
Oh, I love him. Um,
He a photographer, Your Honor.
yeah. Um, yeah, there's like I said, there's like a lot of like pretty paintings decorated on the walls. Um, and really nice looking pastries on the display. Um,
Dyer is immediately like hopping off of Yu's shoulder to just press her face up against the glass because, ooh, pastries.
oh, just turn. I'm imagining Dyer just like turns to you and just like bap 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 to the area that's the tuna sandwich is at.
Exactly. Just, yeah, no, that's exactly what she's doing. And he's just like, yes, yes, I know, I see, I see. And he says to her, just in Infernal, just, we will get you your tuna, stop being a brat. There are other people in line. And you don't know
Aw.
how a cat whose, character design doesn't always include a mouth can pout. But she is absolutely pouting.
Min just is just chuckling. She does not know what they're saying, but it's fun to see. And she just hums like, I don't think Leo's working here today. But oh well. He make you should come here another time. He makes the best tea.
I'll take your word for it. Although I will admit
Yes.
I've had some pretty good tea, so stiff competition.
Hmm. I'll make that bet. She's proud of her brother, Your Honor.
She is valid and we love her.
um yeah, they I think uh
They
they get
hit
their
by your
food and drinks
breakfast.
and yes. And it probably finds an empty booth.
Yee. Empty booth with nice place to sit down and have breakfast.
Mhm. Min's just like happily sitting on the table. Not the table, at the table. Um
At the table, not on the table.
yeah. Um
We like
swinging her
feeling
legs
tall,
and
but
yeah. Not to that extent. She has cheesecake. This mouse has cheesecake.
and deception roll again to avoid the laughter.
Mm-hmm.
That was a +5, right? Where's my deception? Yeah, it's +5. I don't have it marked, so 20 plus 5. Yeah, he's not he's not laughing. It's fine.
Very good straight face.
Very good straight face as he has his own blueberry muffin and black tea with an ungodly amount of cream and sugar in it.
Mm-hmm. Oh, wonderful.
Like, it's really strongly brewed black tea, but
Mm-hmm.
also it's got enough sugar in it to give a man a heart attack. Because
Goodness, I've.
if your tea doesn't taste like candy, is it really tea?
Oh, you would get along with Juby so much. Because I mean, I know they already do, but like over this, because I know Juby like puts an insane amount of sugar in his tea.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I'm so sad Min doesn't know this about Juby. Uh, yeah.
She probably
I
has
don't
to, like,
think
sit there and
Min.
watch you dump, like,
Mhm.
8 packets of sugar into his tea.
Yeah, she's just watching. Uh, she's not judging, but she's just watching.
It's a spectacle.
Yeah. Um, that's just that's just sugar with tea.
That's just tea flavored sugar.
It is.
You're making a simple
She
syrup
just
there.
Mince just slowly takes one sugar packet, um, and I don't think, you know what? I think she's just gonna have like a Earl Grey or something. She's not like in a stressful situation where she needs last resort tea,
Mm-hmm.
so we can save that for later.
We can
She's
save
not
the high
having.
caffeine tea for
Mhm.
other shenanigans.
Yeah, she's normal today.
Everyone is so very normal all the time, every
Mhm.
day.
All the time. What do you mean? Why would she... She's always normal.
And we love her.
Yeah. Um, she's just like sitting there sipping her tea, but she's looking expectantly at you, like waiting for his opinion.
He will take a sip of tea. And I am just going to go out on a limb and say it's damn good tea.
It's probably damn good tea. Um, but Min knows if it would be better if Leo brewed it.
And he does kind of blink and just, huh. This is actually almost as good as the stuff we had at the lounge.
Min once again has Colin D smiley face and like sparkles around her head. Like, yay!
I'm sorry, I'm
She
just
did.
imagining a Minami emoji. Minami
It's
sparkle
like,
emoji.
it's just. I'm okay. I misheard you from uh saying emoji to chibi, and I was like, you know what? Yeah, she's anime girl. It's just like happy little chibi Min.
We love Chibi Min.
Mhm.
I can see why you would recommend this place. They've got good stuff.
It is the best here. She's just doing little like tippy taps.
You will kind of absent-mindedly copy her tippy tap rhythm with his fingertips on the table, just tap tap tap.
I think I'd like to. Oh, you know what? I think Shelby has like hopped off of Min's head. It's like lands on the table and just like sees tuna sandwich and just sniff.
Oh boy. Can Shelby roll a deck save?
What was? I don't have Shelby. Hold on, let me just quickly. I've always used just a puppy, like a dog's thing. Hold on, let me look up cat stats.
Yeah.
Okay, Dix, you got a +2. All right, 11.
Let's see how well Dyer rolls. Oh wait, this isn't Dice Parser.
Yeah, we just have Avre, or as we like to call him, bitch number 2. That one.
That's a 3. So Dyer tries to like, you know how cats do where they'll bap each other on the head?
Yes.
Dyer tries to like bat Shelby on the head, just like, no, my sandwich, but accidentally throws herself off balance and falls backwards into the booth.
Min just like, oh goodness, but Shelby's just like, looks down at um Dyer, looks back at the sandwich, sneaks a quick bite, and then runs off to Min.
Dyer will immediately give an indignant meow in Yu's general direction, and you will just look at her and shrug and just say, you should have been polite. You can share.
Shelby's just like licking his nose.
Mlem.
Mmm.
Dyer will just very huffily sit up and swish her tail like, I meant to do that.
You're gonna be mad at a You're gonna be mad at a baby. This little baby kitten.
God, you know what? I think you actually does, like, say that to her in Infernal with that inflection. Of just, like, you can obviously tell, even if you don't speak the language, that there is some affectionate bullying going on here. And Dyer just sniffs very huffily and turns her head away and just... You know what? She actually will use her paw to nudge the plate with the sandwich over at Shelby. Just, here, I didn't want it anyway.
Oh my god. Shelby is going to, like, misunderstand as, we're sharing now. We're friends.
Incredible.
So this is like, this Shelby has like very similar to Min, like sparkle eyes. And it's just like just looks happy. Completely like Dyer's Dyer's moodiness is just like going right over this boy's head.
Incredible. We've got a sunshine child meeting an absolute brat.
Mm-hmm.
And she will just look in confusion at this tiny kitten, and one of her ears flicks, sending a couple sparks up into the air as she just... What the hell are you?
Shelby just trots back over to the side of the table and just like plops down next to the sandwich like we're sharing now. Just like makes a little mew and it's like tiny little purrs.
Aww. You will just mutter, oh, that's adorable.
Min on the other hand is just dying because this is too cute. This is too cute, Your Honor. She just looks on the verge of tears.
Oh goodness, are you okay? Do you need a napkin?
I'm fine.
Do you need a napkin?
Yeah, it's fine. It's just it is, and it's fine. She says, "Well, there's like an anime amount of like waterfall tears."
The big sparkly waterfall tears, and you will just reach over to the napkin dispenser, pull out a napkin, slide it over.
Then like sniffles as like um takes the napkin. The water's gone. She's got. She loves her boy.
And he's a lovable boy. He's a very good boy.
Just a baby, Your Honor.
He's just a baby.
Min, however, does like look down at the puddle and just like, heck, and like starts precipitating the water away because she doesn't want the people working here to clean it up for her.
Oh, bless her. Unbeknownst to her, she has gained several points in Yu's eyes.
Yay!
As a former food service worker.
Oh, darling.
And he just kind of tilts his head at her and just, so, Where'd you pick up your little friend?
Oh, he's my familiar. So, I just thought I don't know, like an animal companion would be helpful during my cases. Um, and so I kind of, I'm a wizard, so I just started studying, and then does the little jazz hands at Shelby, like, and then this baby appeared. She looks very delighted about this.
Oh shit, I keep forgetting the roll part.
You're good. I pet you.
This time he doesn't do quite so well at hiding his, just this might as well happen. Of just, yes, a detective can be a wizard and make a cat out of magic. That's normal. That's a thing that happens. Okay, cool. And
Right?
there's just a moment where there's just the very visible, like, it might even just straight up pop over his head of just the loading circle for a minute, and then he just shrugs and says, well, you did a good job. He's very cute.
Thank you. Are you okay though? That's points at the loading bar.
You will look up at the loading bar, stare at it. The loading bar actually goes backwards a bit. And then he just, like, swats a hand through it and it disappears. And he's just, I'm. I am getting used to things. I'll put it that way.
Sorry, what was that?
He said, I am getting used to things. I'll put it that way.
Oh, I yeah, sorry. Yeah, sorry. There was like a siren outside, so I got a little distracted. Um,
Totally valid.
Min just nods. Min nods, understandably. Yeah, that was the case for my other brother, Lore, and my apprentice Quinn.
Blink, blink, blink. Wait. Apprentice, and you're a detective. You wouldn't happen to
Hmm?
mean, like, Green Quinn?
There's an immediate like uh it is once again colon D smiley face because that's my boy. That's my boy.
Green shirt,
it's just
slightly scruffy hair.
you know you've met Quinn.
Yeah, he popped into, Miss Moria's office the other day and, needed help getting out a couple different files, so as almighty master of the filing system, I helped him find them.
Oh, oh, thank you for that.
Of course.
Yeah, yeah, he's my apprentice. It's um she's she's just you can bleh. Sorry, she's just wants wants to praise her boy, but got a bit tongue tied.
He seemed polite enough. He picked a frog sticker. I approve of that.
She does this. She nods sagely.
An equally serious nod from you. Just, yes, frog stickers are the true judge of character. If you can't rock a frog sticker, are you even really a nice person?
No,
All nice people get frog
you got
stickers.
nice people appreciate the froggy.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah, but like Min's just delighted that you know someone she knows.
Yu's just sitting here, just like,
Um,
wow, big city, but I have met several people who know each other. Weird.
how many people have you met?
Um, I mean, like met as in had a conversation with, or like met as in seen in passing.
Fair enough. Maybe I don't know. Conversation maybe.
Eh,
I'm sorry.
conversation wise, I haven't met too
It,
many people, but it's I can talk. It's a little funny that three of them so far have been detectives, and then there was the one guy I just met at a flower shop
oh, that's nice.
and
I mean,
possibly
yeah,
saved his love
that's
life. Although I don't think he really needed my help.
goodness. I mean, yeah, I'm not quite sure what how to explain the phenomenon with Villestown and its abundance of detectives. I can't really give you an answer on that. It's
It sure do be a thing.
it's a thing. She just nods.
He nods back and shrugs, just, yeah, sometimes things be things when they do.
Yeah. She's but she like I don't know what she does. I wanted to say she thinks says a thing. Words. But yeah, I noticed, people have a lot of connections here, I suppose. Like, um,
That's not really a bad
it's
thing.
I've kind of found it. Hmm?
That's not really a bad thing. Better to
No,
have
not really.
a place where everyone knows each other rather than, big city where no one knows your name.
Yeah, the place where I'm from, that wasn't really the case either. So I don't know. I mean, it's nice. It's a good conversation starter, as I found.
Yeah, it sounds like it would
Like,
be. Just,
mm,
hey, I know a person who knows your person.
mm-hmm.
You can play, what's it called? 12 Degrees of Kevin Bacon or something.
Pardon me?
Do you guys. You guys probably don't have that here. You don't have Kevin Bacon. Oh, that's weird.
I'd like to think that there is like
There is
if
probably.
there is, but like it's like a different name just slightly to the left.
Yeah, there's
Like,
probably like Toon Kevin Bacon, who's like a Toonkind pig.
mm-hmm.
Crispin Bacon. There we go.
Amazing. Yeah, yeah. And you know what? Moon's like, I don't know about a Kevin Bacon. That sounds something like Crispin Bacon. I don't know. Anyways,
And I gotta
uh,
roll that deception again. I just trying not to laugh. He does
mhm,
snort just a little bit of just, okay, that name is funny, but nope, that's just how people are named here. It's fine. And besides, I can't say
mhm,
anything about people having funny names. I'm me.
mhm, mhm.
Or more accurately, I'm you.
I love him. And she's just like think she does a little think. It's yeah, it's a lot of people I've met has like like my brother Camille, I'm fairly certain he knows like everyone.
Oh, something went
Sorry, I
flying.
accidentally dropped a bite. I dropped my dice.
Oh
Um,
no! Dice down.
that was that was a 2. Well,
Oh,
let's see how that manifests.
hello?
um, I'm I don't know. I just not for the game. I just thought that'd be a fun, silly little thing to say.
Fair enough. Sometimes you just
Um,
gotta say silly things.
mm-hmm,
For the fun of saying thing with mouth.
mm-hmm. Yeah, like I think she just hums.
You
I mean,
nods.
I guess Yuno's has met at least heard of Camille since
Yeah, Camille is
Moria
one.
Apprentice.
Camille is one of the ones that you has seen in passing and is aware of because he is in the filing system.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think they've interacted directly or had like a
Mm,
proper conversation. It's like that one coworker you always pass at the water cooler, you know?
yeah. Except you just sees this 7-year-old
There's just a
in a
baby running around.
mm-hmm.
He
This is this
probably just assumed, like, oh, similar color palette to Miss Moria. Oh, that must be her kid. Anyway,
hold on, that's the best. That's the best actually.
listen, it's what he's got to go off of just,
Yeah.
oh, that must be Miss Moria's kid. Maybe he comes here after school or something? Oh, no, he works here? Must be a family business.
Oh my gosh. Oh, I love that. And she's just put I think she just puts like her hands on her temples like it is crazy thinking about the people Camille knows. I can't I can't go like I can't meet another like one meeting without going, "Oh, you know my little brother. Cool." I mean, it's not bad, but still it's wild.
Kid's a spider, building a web.
Yeah.
And he does just kind of hum like the first couple notes of the Spider Man theme, just Spider Man, Spider Man.
She's chuckles. Um yeah. Um Midge just like, you work in Moira's office. You see, have you seen him around?
um, what's he look like?
Can you, oh, right. Sorry. Um, Camille Christie, like
Oh, the
small red
Miss
hair,
Moria's
bow
kid, right?
tie. I'm gonna say, oh my gosh, I know she was just talking, but I want to say she took a sip of her tea and she like spits it out.
Oh shit, you okay? Here, and you will
She just
hand her
starts
a napkin
coughing.
again. He will like hand her a napkin and just reach across the table to pat her on the back. Just hey, oh okay, don't choke on me.
she's, she just like coughs a couple times and takes the napkin. She precipitates the mess away. uh,
Did I say
I'm
something?
sorry.
Are you
She's
okay?
just, I, yeah, it's just, I mean, I don't know what the found family situation with Camille and Moria is. I haven't asked, but uh
Wait, she's not his mom?
no.
And you goes like bright strawberry pink. Just, oh.
Then just like the let's the biggest laugh.
And he just,
Like a she like snorts and everything.
he just blushes and ducks his head and just, I don't know. I
On the one
assumed
hand,
that the only reason, an adult running a detective office would allow a small child to be part of said detective office would be if it was a family business. And they have similar enough colors. I mean, granted, one
I
has
mean that's
hair that's white as
that's
fuck,
not
the other has red, but still.
I'm sorry. Um, I'm sorry. No, no, your assumption is valid. No, Camille is her apprentice. Uh,
You know what? That makes sense.
she just reaches across the table and gives him a pat on the hand.
And he just kind of shakes his head and is just, I. Wait, isn't he a little young to be being a detective?
And it's like it pulls a face. It's like, you know about toon gags yet?
Uh, and just, you are free to roll insight on his reaction.
I'd love to. That's an 18. Plus what? I know it's high. Insight plus 11, yeah.
Holy shit, monkeys. That's almost a 30.
I put, yeah. Um, her stats are disgusting.
We love that for her.
She's good at, listen, she gets plus 11s on some things and negative ones on any charisma.
Bless her heart. Yeah, with that, absolutely bullshit insight roll. A bullshit
Mhm.
affectionate. I love the way you have built your character. But
Thank you.
with that absolutely bullshit insight roll, uh, you actually catch something a bit funny in that reaction, in that it's not just, oh, I'm reacting this way because I'm somewhere else and the gags are different. There's sort of a blink blink moment as he like stalls on the term toon gags for a second before remembering, oh, right, that's a thing here. And it's very much, this is someone who is not familiar with or was not raised around the concepts of Toonkind gags and whatnot and what have you. This is someone who is not very aware of that sort of stuff and is still kind of adapting to it. Unfamiliar
Min's just
territory.
Min's just like, oh, this is exactly like lore situation. Okay. Uh,
I've
in
been reading about them
well, that's
in the
something at
library.
least.
Mostly because I assumed it was kind of a social thing and didn't want to screw it up. I'm bad enough at socials as it is.
I mean, you're not. It's it's not that bad that you don't know. Like plenty of people from Firuma doesn't isn't very familiar with how tunes work or how this entire continent works.
For what now?
I'm saying you're valid.
Oh, thank you.
Min's like preparing to like say something that's gonna sound so concerning.
Oh boy.
I mean, well, hold on. She's like, do I have to mention that? I mean, he's gonna have. She's having a little debate in her head. Like, I mean, he's gonna have to find out eventually if he's working in Warrior's office. Like, is
Do you want me to
uh,
roll insight?
yeah, sure. Hold on, my cat is looking at me and pleadingly, and I think he's out of the room. So I'm just gonna quickly open the door.
Dirty
You
20.
want out? There you are. Okay. Oh, a dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
Yeah, she's having a little bit of a face journey. Um, like a little back and forth between herself. It's like, should she say this to this new boy, who's barely who just learned about tune gags? Um, should she break this to him, or
There is a politely raised eyebrow.
uh, and just oh, and just looks embarrassed for a second. Um,
It's alright. Take your time.
needs to uh. Camille has an interesting plot. Uh,
Is that
I
like
mean, you're gonna
is that like a cultural way of saying just an interesting life, or is like plot like a thing that we have to be scared of?
plot is a thing, and it's not always bad. I mean, it's just kind of a. I mean, some people are skeptical of it. Some people, um, mm, it's it's sort of some people. It's how do I describe this?
Some people are cursed to live in interesting times.
Yes, that's the thing. That's pretty much how you describe it. Um, you could see it as a curse, or she's really not liking that word. Um, she's gonna try to keep like she's trying to think of words. Um, there. Oh God, how did I explain this to Laura? Um, you could call it a force of nature. You could call it like superstition. It works like, you know, specific events happen in your life and probably chalk it up to plot. She looks very experienced and like knowledgeable on this.
Sounds vague, slightly frustrating, and very confusing. Fair enough.
Yep, that's you know what? That's perfect way of saying it. Um, I mean, you can trust that it will eventually lead to a happy end. Like she does, like air quotation marks, happy ending. Um,
You just
she
sits
doesn't.
here in. I have played several video games that have branching paths. I don't believe that.
Um, it's just like I mean, look, it's that's like the simplest way to describe it. I'm not like one. I don't really. Life keeps going on. It's not like I mean, I mean, you know,
Just because a
you
certain
can trust
story
it.
has reached its conclusion doesn't mean that everything's all wrapped up or that nothing will
Yeah,
happen again.
exactly, exactly. Um,
Makes sense.
Man, are you gonna use your own life as an example? Oh goodness. Um, you're gonna. I don't know.
If you're having trouble
I need
deciding
to,
whether the character is going to do something, what I usually do is
you know
just
what?
roll a d2.
You know what? Yeah. Okay. One, she does. Two, she doesn't.
Flip a coin. And if you're dissatisfied with the answer you get, just go with the other
Okay.
one.
Two, she doesn't. Yeah. This is a new person she's met. She's not like entirely comfortable with like dumping her backstory.
Mm-hmm.
Um.
Valid. This
Uh.
is still a relative stranger.
Yeah. This is. Um. Um. I mean, plot's not all like some people have like a really uh
Series of unfortunate
let's see,
events.
some yeah, and sometimes it's just shenanigans, so it's not all bad. Um, but it is kind of a force of nature around here.
Good to know. I'll have to
Hmm.
look into how to prepare a metaphorical umbrella for that.
Probably don't bring that umbrella inside. She just chuckles.
Yeah, no, No, we're not gonna piss off any deities. Thank you very much.
Oh no, 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 no.
We don't want to piss off the sun.
We don't want to piss off the stars either.
Or those. Although the stars are slightly more chill because they're further away.
I mean, it's just like, we do have the luck trinity here.
You knows nothing about local religion.
That's fine.
I'm sorry, Minami. This boy has been here
That's
for like two
Yeah,
months.
yeah, Min's like pretty much clocked that. This is very new. This is a this boy is just like how Lore was when he first got here. Just like I've this is not her first she's just realizing this is not her first rodeo.
I hand your mouse this kid who is a toon but doesn't seem to understand how toons work or how any of the culture shit works and is just here. He's here. He's vibing.
Yeah, Min just her eyes soften. Um I I'm sorry. I'm probably dumping like a lot of things.
No, no,
Um
it's great. I love new information that I can utilize and uh knowing what kinds of forces of nature are at play is helpful towards personal projects. So,
she nods. I'm Well, I'm glad you're at least taking it in stride. Um, if you got any other questions, I you can always ask me. I'd be happy to help you. Um,
that's kind of you.
he smiles. Again, I know someone who was just as new to this continent as you are, so she just shrugs.
Fair enough. I'd hate to have you saddled as a perpetual tour guide, but any information is good information.
I mean, yeah, it is. I'm sure there's like I'm sure there was some books that can get help you on that as well, like Toon
Oh,
101s for real kind.
oh, absolutely. There's been plenty of different things I can find at the library. And Minami, out of the corner of your eye, you see Dyer roll her eyes. Just in that very, oh, that's a fucking understatement. I have built Yu's apartment in The Sims. It is so full of books.
Oh hell yeah.
He has borrowed so many books from the library.
Min and you handshake lots of books.
He is trying to study to catch up.
Hmm. Oh, darling. Um, Min's just like, I'm wondering if there's anything I could. I'm not sure what um I could. There's a lot going with tunes, so I'm not sure where to start.
Well,
Um,
I
hmm?
mean, honestly, you seem nice enough. I wouldn't mind just knowing you're around to talk to. Not even about figuring out tune stuff, because oh god, my voice cracked like hell. Sorry.
Oh, holds you.
Sometimes something just gets stuck in your throat, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, about just like
Um,
tune stuff, just you seem nice and you're fun to talk to. And I'll admit, it's very, very funny to watch Dyer get huffy at a tiny, itty bitty, precious baby boy.
there's like tiny little bite marks out of the sandwich because it's still baby and cannot eat that much. Baby is flopped belly up. Um,
Full of
it's just
tuna.
full of tuna.
He full of tuna.
He's taking nap.
Nap time.
Nap time. Min's just smiles and just reaches out to give him like tiny little pats on the forehead. Um, I'm glad you. Well, I'm glad you enjoy my company. You're really nice to talk to as well. It's I mean, she just does a gesture that um I'm always happy to help. So it's I don't know. It's just sometimes nice when there's someone.
It's always good to have someone who knows what they're doing.
Yeah.
Just, I am aware that I am supposed to be able to be an adult. However, I need an adultier adult.
She just laughs like, oh, I get that. Oh boy. Yeah. Yeah.
So many times. So many times wrangling my classmates back at school, just yelling
Oh,
to the school faculty, just, I need an adult! You're the prefect of your dorm. You're already supposed to be an adult. I need an adultier adult!
Mins just has a like one hand on her forehead, like, oh boy, I get that.
He just laughs and
As
shakes his head.
oh boy, these are like, sir, these are your students. Please, I should not be responsible for how they behave. Please.
Right?
It's is this I Min's like has a terrifying thought of this isn't normal, is it?
He's just the person who has only been here for a year, not even that, should not be the one acting as your school counselor, because none of these people have apparently had so much as a single healthy coping mechanism in their lives.
I don't think my no. She's just just like makes you get it. You get it kind of like like I'm in first grade. I shouldn't be like where I don't think my honestly, I don't think my school hired a counselor. Is I don't think one existed.
Is that just normal for magic schools?
I don't know. I've only been to the one, but
Same here. Or is it normal for colleges? I don't know. I do know that it
I
was
have.
fucking stupid, though.
Oh, tell me about it. I mean, I wait. Come on, come on.
You just nods in agreement on the come on. It is your job to be responsible, and what are you doing? You're fucking off to the middle of nowhere vacation island.
Yeah, I know they have a perfectly good phone to like call a and any like call a cop or something for incidents. I just it has to be the little librarian who's ugh.
Oh, they had you solving mysteries that should have been professional investigations too.
You too.
Uh, he like exasperatedly sets his forehead on the table and just someone was sabotaging our spell drive team. Uh, Tripping people up on the stairs, making them break their ankles so they couldn't play. Oh. Sudden radio silence.
Sorry, my mom just said I needed to go at 10 minutes. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
I don't know how long we were going for. It's fine.
1:38.
Yeah. It's just I they were so okay. Not the worst, but kind of absurd. So we have like a lot of statues for some reason in my school. One of them had like stolen gold in one of them.
Because that's a perfectly rational place to put your stolen items, is inside a solid piece of rock.
I know, right? It's like this one time this lovey couple just like wanted to etch their name onto it. And it was they were telling everyone about how it was our name was glowing, so it must have been, our relationship must be blessed. And we looked into it and stolen gold.
You just wheezes. Oh, God.
That was one of the more tamer cases at my school. Jeez.
Wait, one of? You had multiple incidents?
Ah! Ah!
Oh, you poor dear.
Remember how I said about toon gags and plot?
Oh, no. Is this a recurring thing for you?
Not anymore, thank goodness. I I have long since graduated. It's been uh I have long since graduated. Just
Well, that's good at least. I. You have my
yeah.
sympathies. I only ever had to deal with the sabotage case. I mean, I had to deal with
Uh,
other things, but that was the only mystery I ever had to solve. How did you ever get
I
your
mean,
studies done?
there's like she's just sweating. Uh I tried really hard.
You are so valid. I barely got any of the studies I needed to done when we were dealing with that whole shenanigans.
It's I mean, I somehow I was able to fit in some study and it's mm, I don't know. I is it wasn't I know it wasn't very healthy. I did not sleep a lot.
I. That is so fair, but also so not fair to you. You poor dear. Do you want me to fight them for you? I'll fight them for you. I don't
I
have.
I I'd appreciate it. I don't want
I don't
to
have magic, but I do have a baseball bat somewhere.
I appreciate the same. I just don't want to really give him time of day anymore.
And there is a very sympathetic look of just, that's entirely fair. I totally get that. Hey, at
This
least now you get to solve mysteries on your own terms with the whole detective thing, right?
yeah, and I get paid, which is great.
Hey, always a bonus!
Yeah,
And you're now unionized!
I'm unionized. That's like the best thing. I get.
You
I'm
get
like
benefits!
trying. I get so many benefits. Um, and I get to like push my other detective friends to join the union and get fair pay.
Hell yeah. Unions are the key to proper employment environments, or at the very least, that's what my friends back at the museum used to say. I wouldn't know. I have never worked a union job in my life.
Well, I mean, if you're working with Moira, then high chances are you are.
Yay? Question
I mean,
mark?
it would probably like be beneficial to actually make sure. Like, I mean, the union was kind of recent. I'm sure Moria would have no problem with getting you set up in a union.
I'm sure it wouldn't be too
It
much of an issue, but also, like,
no, no.
I'm not being mistreated or anything. Everything seems
Yeah,
relatively fine, so I'm fine with not
yeah,
bringing it
yeah.
up to her.
Oh, I don't. Yeah,
It's
I trust Moria's taking good care of you. It's like
she's
it's
a
good
very
to get it on paper.
she's a very good boss, sometimes too good. She has on several occasions forced me to take a day off because I may or may not have overdone my hours because I got distracted doing filing cabinets.
She gives a sympathetic pat pat. She is so right to do so. I'm g- I'm gonna be on her side for this.
That's fair. I just never know what to do with myself. Hey, that's actually a question. You're from around here. Is there anywhere you'd suggest that's fun to go?
um, well, there's plenty of sightseeing. There's some nice markets around. Um, I usually take my days off to, spoil this little rascal and points at Shelby. Um, and just, take a walk around the parks. Sometimes he usually likes to be a puppy. So,
That explains the
um,
energy.
yeah. Today's just a kitten day for him. She's like uses her one finger to just rub his forehead.
Dyer will see this and get jealous and will rub her head against Yu's sleeve so that he starts absentmindedly petting her.
No.
Seemingly, not noticing the fire floof that he's sticking his hand in.
Yeah, Ben's like at this point, like I see, must be magic fire because nothing's catching on fire.
There's no arson allowed.
Yay, which is um she's very, very relieved about.
Yeah, we don't want to bring
Yay.
arson into the building.
No, this is her brother's workplace. She doesn't want that.
No fire.
Yeah.
But if
Um,
you did mention that you have to
I
get
do have
going
a
soon. So
it's yeah.
do you
Mhm.
want to zoom out
Yeah, I have
there?
to do my hair.
Have these
Yeah.
two just chatting about
Mhm.
shenanigans.
Yeah, I'm really happy. Like this is the most she's ever talked about um for a long time about her school. So, yay.
Hey, listen, sometimes you just somewhat need someone who's been in a similar situation for mutual bitching hours.
Yeah. They're just vent buddies,
They can be
kind of. I don't
friends.
know.
They
They
can
could,
be friends.
yes. They're
So
friends now.
they're friends
Yay.
now.
Mhm.
So we, from here, zoom
Mhm.
out on these two just
Mhm.
chilling and enjoying some breakfast and hanging out
Mhm.
with their respective cats. It's a great
Mhm.
day.
Yeah.
And that is where we stop. Everyone say
Yep.
goodbye to the
Oh,
audience.
bye-bye.